Hello, welcome to another tipping video. Now it's around 23, but before we get into the video, let's go through my results from last week. So I got 7 out of 9. The only ones I got wrong was Essendon and Collingwood. I thought Essendon were actually going to show up, and play for their lives, and I thought, Collingwood would just be too good, but yeah, it's not to be. Oh well. So these are results. Brisbane won by 15 points, and I predicted them to win by 35. St Kilda just didn't take their chances, and I think it's all mental for Max King. So for his technique as well, because he leans back a bit as well. I can't talk because I do that as well. So we got Western Bulldogs beat GWS by 5 points. Boring game, they were just trying to switch it every time. GWS and chip it around. Adelaide beat North Melbourne at one stage, and then Adelaide just too good. But I'm glad Ben Cunnington's been back. He had testicular cancer and some other things, so I'm glad he's back and hoping for a big pre-season for next year, and hope he goes well next year. Obviously I streamed this game and we got the job done by 10 goals, and Jeremy Cameron stunned his hammy, so that's not great, but it'll just rest him. He'll be right in 3 weeks time. This is the game of the year, no cap. Melbourne beat Carlton by 5 points, an absolute thriller. This was a fiery clash. I watched half of this game, and West Coast, they're an interesting side. They were just trying to rough up Freo, and Freo just responded really well. Richmond versus Hawthorn. I didn't watch this game, but by the looks of it, look at the score. It's about 67, I think, in the end. Collingwood and Sydney at the SCG. Now, I predicted, Collingwood to win, but Sydney were just too good. And then the last game was Essendon versus Port. I never saw this coming. Like, where was this for Port Adelaide a couple of weeks ago? Who knows? But yeah. So let's go. So I'm on 125 points, which is okay. Like, I've made it well past 100, so it's just good. So here we go. Round 23 is about to be underway in about probably 2 days time as I'm recording this. So we've got Melbourne moments, in the final moments of the game, and I believe they're going to win by 3 points. Brisbane have played some easier opponents, while Melbourne have played in harder opponents, but still, a win's a win, so it doesn't matter who you play, you still got to get the job done. GWS versus Freo. I don't know who to tip in this game, because there's going to be a few upsets, I reckon. But nah, you got to go Freo. When we got North Melbourne versus Gold Coast Suns, I'm going North Melbourne, especially with Ben Cunnington's Marvel Stadium return. 1% are going to West Coast versus Geelong. So we got Geelong versus West Coast, and I'm tipping Geelong. Unfortunately, I've got work at like 7, so I can't actually go to the game unless I spend a couple of hours. But I'll just watch it at home. Essendon versus Richmond. Richmond's going to absolutely dominate them. I'm not even going to predict the score. It's just going to be a smashing. People are tipping Port Adelaide, but I'm going to go Adelaide. I reckon they can get the job done again. Yes, Port Adelaide were impressive last week, and Adelaide, they weren't so impressive, but they still got the job done. But I'm still going to tip. So we got Hawthorn versus Bulldogs. I'm going Hawthorn to end Bulldogs season. I don't know, just something about Hawthorn in round 23 is something. So I'm going to go, especially in Tassie, I'm going to go Hawthorn. And then we've got Carlton versus Collingwood. This is the game of the year, I reckon. It has to be, especially with Carlton Collingwood, rivals, finals, top 4 aspirations. Oh, this is going to be so much fun to watch. I really cannot wait, and I hope the build up is just as big as the game, and it's like a couple points in it the whole way through. I don't want any blowouts, because that'd be really disappointing. But it's hard to go past Collingwood, but you could say sort of the momentum is with Carlton in a way, because they were only 5 points down, and that's how they lost by. So I'm going to go an upset. I am going to go Carlton. The last game is St Kilda versus Sydney, and there's no going, you could say St Kilda could win, but it's Sydney, and Sydney have just been underrated the whole way through the year. so I'm gonna have to go Sydney. And so if I betted that, I would win $2,600. Wowee. Imagine if I just got 9 out of 9, that'd be elite. But yeah, so these are the finals. Yeah, so that's the final predictions of the year. Thank you so much for all the support. Obviously I haven't been consistent with my tipping videos and everything else, but there'll be more videos coming up. I need to start recording videos and putting more bit of effort, especially in my own spare time that I'll have, because I've got a couple of days off, so I might as well make the most of it. But of course, I said it was a 4 AM and I'm body tired, so yeah, that's on me. But yeah, still got another day off, so I'll try and do that. But yeah, thanks so much for the support, really appreciate it. And yeah, if you're going to Cardi's goal kicking challenge next Saturday, I will be there. I'm looking forward to that. But yeah, thanks so much for watching the video, and yeah, appreciate the support. Peace.